What's up? It's your boy Dynast. At the end of this video, make sure you go to www.dynastamir.com. Check out our indigenous African art, jewelry, fashion, and accessories. Also go to searchforhuru.com. Learn more information about our documentary we're shooting. Also contribute towards it. Last but not least, go to amazon.com. Search the name Dynast Amir. Check out a book. Buy one. I made them affordable, so cop one. Wanted to shoot this video today addressing the Obama apologists. What I mean by Obama apologists, the ones whenever you bring up, why didn't Barack Obama do anything for black people? Their response is, well, he's not the black president, he's everybody's president, Mr. Steve Harvey. So now that Donald Trump's in office, all of a sudden, these same Obama apologists, now, they're complaining about how Barack Obama is going to take away, Donald Trump is allegedly going to take away the rights of the LGBT community, and he's going to be even harder and not do anything for black people, and Obamacare is going to be repealed, so, repealed. So my thing is, well, let's use that same dusty logic as far as, Barack Obama isn't the president of black people, that he's everybody's president. Let's apply that same dusty logic with Donald Trump. So if Donald Trump doesn't do anything for black people, he's not the president of black people. He's everybody's president. If Donald Trump doesn't do anything for the LGBT community, he's not the president of the LGBT community. He's everybody's president. If he takes away Obamacare, he's not the president of, to provide insurance for everybody. Or if everyone doesn't want insurance, obviously he won the election, so I guess everyone doesn't want Obamacare. So it's not his job to force it and continue to implement Obamacare. So let's continue to use that same dusty logic. Don't give Barack Obama a pass, but then want to be upset at Donald Trump. So if Donald Trump doesn't do anything for black people, or if he strips away LGBT rights and whatnot, guess what? He's not the LGBT rights. He's not the LGBT community's president. He's not the black people's president. Donald Trump is everybody's president. So let's continue to apply that same dusty logic that you apply for Obama. Don't complain when Donald Trump does it. Just continue to apply that same dusty logic to Donald Trump as well and his policies. And this is what kills me. So I know Killer Mike brought it up. So black people make up roughly like 85% of the black vote, or 85% of black people vote Democrat, but get nothing in return. And especially black women. Don't believe me, there was an article that spoke on how black women are blindly loyal to the Democratic Party, but get nothing in return. Nothing. In fact, take L's. But it's really our fault, because we demand nothing from the Democratic Party. But then when it's time for us to demand something, you got all these apologists. Oh, they're not the president for black people, or they're not the black people's president. They're everybody's president. So cool, no problem. So when Trump does nothing for black people, guess what? Trump isn't the black people's president. He's everybody's president. When Trump does nothing for the LGBT community, guess what? Trump isn't the LGBT community's president. He's everybody's president. So again, utilize that same dusty logic that you have for Obama. Keep that same dusty logic with Donald Trump as well. And plus, black people, you have nothing to lose. You didn't gain anything with Obama. In fact, we took an L under Obama. Let's keep it real. I'm watching black men getting choked out to death on camera for selling a Lucy. You got the brother Khalif Browder, who spent 3 years in jail on robbery charges. It was never charged. Hold on. In fact, the charges were dropped. Spends 3 years in jail, and the charges were dropped. ends up committing suicide, and then his mom dies like a year later. And where's Barack Obama with judicial reform? He does nothing. Barack Obama did not present, and this is the excuse people use. Well, the Senate and the Congress is controlled by Republicans, and they're going to repeal everything or reject everything that he presents. But Obama didn't even attempt to present anything for them to reject that would positively affect black people. He didn't do it. Meanwhile, you got a guy like Trump with a specific plan for black people. A so-called white supremacist, oh, he is a white supremacist, a racist, has a plan for black people. A new deal for black people. Meanwhile, Obama didn't even do that. You have mass incarceration still. The poverty rate went up. The emasculation of black men under Obama is golly, man. It's just, it went out of control under Obama. So I'm like I said in another video, I'm so happy Trump is in power now, because it's time for us to man up. So yeah, that same dusty logic. Obama doesn't have to do anything for black people because he's not the black people's president. Well, guess what? Donald Trump doesn't either. So even though Donald Trump has his new plan for black people, if he doesn't implement it, he doesn't do anything for black people, guess what? He doesn't have to, because he's not the black people's president. Same thing with the LGBT community, same thing with everybody else. Donald Trump is everybody's president. So no favoritism. So I don't want any complaining, Obama apologists. Follow me on social media, Donnie Samir. I'm sorry, search for Uhuru on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Till next time, Donnie Samir, I'm out.